So today for Sports Marketing 2, we're going to look at IMC. So we're still in subsection of the first topic in the course. So we're introducing all the ideas that we will expand on later in the semester. And over the tutorials, we will discuss the content and how it relates to CAs or exams. So just going to share the slides and get moving. So the learning objective for today is to provide a greater understanding of the concept of IMC or Integrated Marketing Communications and the benefits. So Marcoms from each promotional mix elements, excuse me, advertising, sponsorship, PR, all those sorts of things. There is a big long list. We usually mention about 4 of them, including sales promotion as well. They should be integrated. They should all be sending out the same vibe and not contradicting with each other. So that is the message that reaches the customer should be the same regardless of whether it's from an actual ad, a magazine article, or a coupon found somewhere in one of those free newspapers or whatever. So IMC is the careful coordination of all the promotional messages for the product to ensure the consistency of messages at every point where a company meets the consumer. So marketers must carefully work out the role of various promotional elements and how they play a role in the marketing mix. That is your P, the promotions of your 4 Ps. Timing of promotional activities is coordinated and the results of each campaign are carefully monitored to improve future use of those tools. Campaigns that are most integrated generally have more impact and make a deeper impression on customers. So IMC is the practice of unifying all MC or Marcom tools to send target audiences a consistent, persuasive message that promotes the brand image of the product. IMC, therefore, it creates that synergy amongst tools of your Marcom. So that is, each tool has more impact working together. So synergy, the definition of synergy could be explained as 2 + 2 = 5. Obviously, the direct sum, 2 + 2 = 4, but when combined together, you get more than the individual elements would count, adding them up separately. So it strengthens the whole message. Now we've got a table here and it does look a bit messy, but let me talk you through it. It's the overall effectiveness. So each tool has specific circumstances that in which it works best, and other circumstances where it's not a good idea to use that tool. And the marketer should know when to balance and when to use one and not the other, and so on. So we've got the various different tools down the side: personal selling, direct marketing, sales promotion, PR, advertising, and so on. So direct marketing includes emails and any kind of directed marketing in that sense. Supermarkets using the club card points and that sort of thing as well. So in terms of creating awareness, you can see personal selling is at a very low point here. It is not the tool to use if you're trying to just generate brand awareness in your target population. You want to go high up here and look at direct marketing and advertising are at the top of the scale. If our challenge, if our goal is brand awareness and smart objectives relating to awareness, then that's what we need to those are the tools we need to use. Consideration. So if we're getting trying to target our customers in the mid stages of their decision-making process, then what are the tools that are most effective? Well, it seems direct marketing again is high on the list here, and the lowest on the list marginally is PR, and then the three of them actually converge here at the same point. So personal selling can play some role. Questions can be asked. The customer can ask specific questions to fill in any gaps from maybe what they've seen in advertising in the previous stage. Sales promotion. So again, in the shop, in the store, they may see various store displays relating to the sales promotion, and that can help in that consideration phase. And what's the other line crossing here? Advertising is still it's still effective, less effective in this stage than the awareness stage, but still something to be considered, but not much beyond that. So for the final step in pushing over the line for making that purchase decision, advertising ceases to be a good tool to use in that case, as does PR to a lesser degree. So PR is low here. And what we need now is we want to catch people who are already in the store, and that's sales promotion and all. As I said, the store design, there could be different displays up relating to those sales promotions, so they can be quite effective in there. Direct marketing still effective, and personal selling now comes into its own at its best. So sales assistants talking potential customers through the product, allowing them to overcome their final reservations by asking questions and getting that extra information that will help them take the plunge and buy the product. So we take a case study in the tutorial looking at Guinness, an IMC plan that they did. It is 10 years old, but it is a perfect example of a good IMC coming together. Lots of different elements, all with the same theme running through, which is the integrated element of your Marcom. So integrated Marcom is what IMC is all about. And it's all connecting those dots, that thread, or that they're all sending out that same vibe, following in the same theme. And so, as I said, we'll be discussing that in class, and hopefully that will bring this whole concept together for you in a tangible way, something that's easy to get a grip on. So we'll skip on. We'll talk more about that when we do that class. There's some relevant things about that campaign. So overall, an IMC is to create synergy in marketing. Communicators, to create synergy, marketing communicators must understand how each tool works best and how they can work together. That's the key. Each tool can reach audiences in different ways and with different strengths and weaknesses. So again, in the tutorial classes, we'll look at breakdown of more of those tools. So in terms of synergy, combined consistent messages have more impact than independent inconsistent messages. So advertising, PR, sales, promotions, and sales personnel cooperate with one another. Customer loyalty focuses on long-term stakeholder relationships, and internationalization controls the consistency of messages across geographic boundaries. And so with large brands, multinational brands, sometimes it is useful to have integrated IMC across those different boundaries as well. But sometimes just on a local level. It depends on the time. So some basic questions on this topic. Some of these could be reflected in the exam, and they're designed to jog your memory of the topic, and questions perhaps to practice for the end of term exam. So what's the significance of the word integrated in the context of Marcom? Why should companies seek to develop integrated campaigns? Can you summarize the relative effectiveness of comms mix tools in getting consumers to purchase the product or service? So it's looking at that graph. Can you identify characteristics by which different comms tools can be compared? Which tool is best for interaction? Or ability to reach a large audience. Can you summarize the Guinness campaign? So all the whats, the whys, how, who, where, when, all of that. So so that's the IMC, and next I will do a separate recording for planning. Thank you.